Okay, today we are starting the Mastery Connect Advanced PD. I was not able to join you today, however, I didn't want to delay you getting started. So I've uploaded everything to the CCMS Web 2.0 site, and I'm creating a video to walk you through our introduction. Today is Thursday. On Friday, I'll be in my office for the majority of the day, so if there are any questions that come along with this video after you watch it, please feel free to stop down at any point. When you go to the CCMS Web 2.0 site, which should be in your shared sites, you're going to go to PLC Resources. When you click on PLC Resources, you will notice some things have been uploaded to the site. One of them is Mastery Connect Advanced PLC Form. This form is going to be a major part of your requirement, or it's actually one of your two requirements to get paid for this PD session. When you click View on this Mastery Connect Advanced PD, it will take you to this form. This form will be completed at some point between now and April 15th. I am going to walk you through this form now just so that you understand exactly what you are doing. Before I begin, I'm going to give you a quick overview of what we are trying to accomplish with this professional development. All of you have joined this because you're already using Mastery Connect to give assessments in your class. Now we want to look at when you receive data from the results of these assessments, how are you using that to shape your instruction in the classroom? You're going to begin by filling out your name, your grade level, and the subject area you teach. That's the easy part. After that, there's one open text question that asks you to describe your use of Mastery Connect in the classroom in general. That could discuss several things. It could discuss the type of assessments you give, where you get them from, if you create them on your own, whether you stick to multiple choice or not, whether you use this to assess at the end of units or at the end of a section, if you use it for beginning and end, as in pre-test, post-test, if you use it throughout. There's several different ways to answer the question. So, however you want to talk, whatever you want to say, I want you to describe your general use of Mastery Connect in the classroom. The next section is going to be all about one focal point. It's going to be about one assessment that you give on Mastery Connect. The first paragraph is asking you to describe that assessment. This could be something you gave recently, or it could be something you plan to give between now and April 15th. But you are going to describe in detail one assessment that you are giving or have given on Mastery Connect. Secondly, you're going to describe your findings. So in other words, after your kids have taken this assessment, what did the results tell you? What was the data that you received back after giving this assessment? Describe that in detail. And third, you are going to describe what you did to either write your lesson, alter your lesson, or differentiate your lesson as a result of the data from that assessment. This is the main key area for our professional development. Once a teacher uses Mastery Connect, gives an assessment to their class, what are they doing with it? In other words, when I first spoke on Mastery Connect, I showed people how my scores were going up because what I was doing in my classroom was giving small assessments throughout the unit instead of just a pre-test and a post-test. And every time I gave an assessment, I used that to dictate what we were going to do in the second half of class and the next day. And usually, every 2 to 3 days, the kids would take another Mastery Connect test. Once the results from Mastery Connect showed me that the kids were ready to assess on the unit, that's when we gave our official final exam for each individual section or unit. You are going to describe how you are doing that for me. This is something that you can do on your own. You can collaborate with each other, or we can work on it together between now and the 15th. On April 15th, we are all going to sign into our professional development. We're going to get paid for that day, and we're going to turn in this completed form, as well as some information that we will print out together from Mastery Connect. The final question is asking about your use of technology, since this is sponsored by the Tuttle office. We want to know basically, how's technology been used to deliver your lesson currently and leading up to the assessment that you talked about? And how will technology be used to deliver your lessons based on the assessment that you just gave? How is technology being used in your classroom? And you can also add How would additional technology be helpful in your classroom? This is to assist us in planning for the future. If you have any questions related to this forum or what you are expected to do as a part of this professional development, please let me know as soon as possible. I will be available all day Friday, and I'll be available sporadically in person and always via email between now and the 15th. We may schedule another short meeting between now and then, but our official meeting will be on Monday, April 15th.